The term scarce is liberally applied throughout finance. We are told that gold is scarce, that prime real estate is scarce, and that rare antiques are scarce. While these assets are certainly limited in supply, Bitcoin introduces a concept that is far more profound: absolute scarcity. This distinction is not academic. It is the fundamental reason Bitcoin is the most revolutionary monetary asset created in millennia, and the only asset whose supply schedule can be known with 100% certainty. To appreciate Bitcoin's scarcity, we must first examine the limitations of traditional forms of money. First, fiat currencies like the US dollar or the euro. These are not scarce at all. Their supply is controlled by a committee of people or the central bank who can create an infinite amount at the stroke of a key. Their value is constantly debased by inflation, which is why fiat is a poor long-term store of wealth. Then we have gold. Gold is limited by geology, which makes it scarce. However, its scarcity is unknowable and susceptible to technology. New, more efficient mining techniques, the discovery of a vast new vein, or eventually the realization of asteroid mining could all drastically increase the supply rate, diluting the wealth of existing holders. Furthermore, the supply rate is governed by economic incentive. Higher prices encourage higher production. Then we have real estate or land. While the surface area of the earth is fixed, supply is expandable and locational. Property can be built vertically like skyscrapers, and the utility of the land is constantly shifting based on political or economic factors. In all these cases, scarcity is a soft limit. It is subject to human decision, technological intervention, or geological chance. Bitcoin's scarcity is fundamentally different because it is programmed, mathematical, and enforced by global consensus. The total supply is hard capped at exactly 21 million coins. This number is not an estimate, it is an unchangeable constant with the protocol's source code. This absolute limit is combined with a perfectly predictable decreasing rate of issuance, the halving. Every 210,000 blocks, or roughly every 4 years, the reward miners receive for securing the network is cut in half. The transparent diminishing rate of new supply, which will continue until new coins cease to be issued around the year 2140, is what makes Bitcoin's monetary policy entirely auditable and reliable. No king, no president, and no banker can unilaterally change this rule. The power of immutability. To alter the 21 million supply cap would require an overwhelming majority of the globally distributed network, including developers, miners, and node operators, to agree to change the fundamental rules of the system. This social and economic coordination is practically impossible, as it would immediately destroy the very feature that gives Bitcoin its value. This is immutability in practice. The genius of Bitcoin is that its absolute scarcity is verifiable by anyone without trust. To verify the scarcity of gold, you must trust the mint and the refiner. To verify the scarcity of fiat, you must trust the government statistics. To verify Bitcoin scarcity, you need only to run a full Bitcoin node. This free open source software downloads and validates every transaction in Bitcoin's history, ensuring that no more than 21 million coins have ever been or ever will be created. Your ability to personally verify this rule is what translates the mathematical code into trustless monetary truth. In a world where central banks compete to debase their currencies, Bitcoin's perfect scarcity is not just a feature, it is an essential insurance policy against monetary madness. It is the hardest, most secure, and most reliably scarce asset humanity has ever invented, designed to preserve purchasing power over infinite time horizons. Of course, none of what I said in this video is financial advice, it's all just for educational purposes, and make sure to always do your own research. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to like and subscribe to the channel for more videos about Bitcoin. Thank you for watching, and I must see you in the next one.